Hey everybody, Squid913 here. How are you, dogs? Let me holla at you players. When I say players, I mean people who play video games. I'm not good with the ghetto talk. Hi, how's everyone been? I hope you've been well. I have been well. I know I haven't been very noticeable lately. This is an update. This is going to be a rather long, in-depth update. One reason, because I got a lot of stuff to get out. And second, because I never get to see you guys anymore. I want to spend some time with you guys. So you're going to, take my ride to work with me. Good for you. I guess first off, how am I doing? I am doing great. I am a lot less stressed since yesterday, when I turned in my ungodly massive research paper, which clocked in at about 67 pages after in notes and everything was thrown together. Oh, and a title page. So I finally got that done and turned in, and yay! The stress, it's like off my shoulders. It feels so good. My girl's parents have come to stay with us for a while, visiting from Korea, which is always good times. It definitely ensures my evenings will not be boring, and there's like an endless supply of Korean food now. It's amazing. However, that does get the apartment a bit crowded. So, all things considered though, everything's doing good. Everything's doing grand. As far as the Let's Playing department though, not as good. Definitely not as good as I want it to be. I miss Let's Playing. I have addiction problems to Let's Playing. No, Let's Playing to me has always been a form of stress relief. It's a hobby. It's a way to blow off steam and have fun and share things with you guys. And I haven't been able to do that in a while, and it sucks. And I'm trying to find ways to get around that, and I might have, which I'll get to later. First things first, my 24-hour stream with the donations to Hope Store. I am still trying to find some sort of even estimate of what was donated. We may have to accept that we will never know because I'm not the one that's in charge of that. They are, and if they don't do it, well, then we don't get an estimate. But that's not really the important part. The important part was that we did it, and that we had fun, and that you guys, those of you who donated to a really, really good cause. And I still thank you guys a lot for that. And if I ever do get a number, I will be sure to let you guys know. As far as the stream itself goes, I know I promised in my last update that I would be uploading it. And the only reason why I haven't uploaded it yet was because I had certain technical complications with it. Namely, the fact that the first video was 7 hours long. And because it was 7 hours long, my editing programs didn't want to touch it. They did not want to touch the thing. You throw it into Windows Live. I don't want to get too technical, but if you throw it into Windows Live has to prepare it before it can edit it, and it would always freeze up whenever it tried to do that. I tried using AVS Video Encoder, and it was like, no, I don't want to touch it. So I've been spending over a week trying to split it up, because 7 hours is incredibly long for a video. I was trying to split it into half-hour episodes, and it looks like I can't. I even uploaded it to YouTube as a private video and tried to use the YouTube video editor. I know, but I was out of options. And YouTube video editor was like, I don't even see it, dude. I see your last video. Is that what you want? No, because I don't see it at all. Oh, maybe because it was private? I doubt it. I'll try that. But the point is, it looks like I can't edit it, which means that the first video for my 24-hour stream that I'm going to put up there will be 7 hours and 10 minutes long. And like I said, I know that really sucks. That is an incredibly long video for you to watch, and you're going to have to watch part of it and then remember where you were last time and go back to it. But I'm sorry, I don't have any options for you. Other than I just don't upload it. And I'm sure no one wants that. So I will start uploading them. The rest of the videos were much shorter and should be easier to edit. But that one, hey, 7 hours long. We'll just all get over it. We'll all be happy for it. And it's 7 hours of XCOM, too. So if you don't like that kind of thing, you could probably just skip the first video. What else? Okay, so that will start going up, and then I will have the majority of the whole 24 hours was recorded. I'll be cutting out some boring stuff here and there, except, of course, in the first 7 hours where I can't edit it at all, and you shall have to use the skip button to your best abilities. But I will edit out things here and there and then upload everything else. So for everyone who missed the stream, you should be able to catch pretty much all of it in its glory. Whatever that there is. What else? Let me go ahead and get into my Let's Playing situation. So, as you may have heard earlier, unless you skip randomly through videos, my girl's parents are staying with us for at least a month, maybe 2. The thing is, if you're traveling from Korea, the expense it takes to get there, you might as well stay for a while. And I absolutely love having them here. However, having an apartment crowded so greatly means LPing is pretty much a non-compatible social pastime. So, yeah, won't be doing that at home for quite a while. However, there may be hope. As it turns out, I am also spending a good deal of time house sitting. An old house that my grandma has that no one's living in right now that I'm trying to clean up, get back in working order and all that stuff. But basically, I'm house sitting a lot. And, sorry. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I'm at this house has almost like nothing in it, except like electricity and some chairs and stuff, for a good deal of time. And LPing would be perfect because there's no one there. However, I don't have the ability to just up and move my computer and TV to that house to Let's Play things. So I kind of need a more portable option. So right now I am looking at cheap gaming laptops. That way, if I can get a cheap gaming laptop, then I can LP a lot while I'm at that house. And I mean a lot. I would pretty much be back up to my old rate of LPing, hopefully. So yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? So, I thought I would use you guys as a resource, because there's a lot of you guys out there that are as or more computer savvy than I am, which isn't hard. And basically see if you guys knew any good deals or could find any good deals, and I've been looking around myself. See, what I'm basically looking for is a cheap gaming laptop. Now, laptops by their very nature are generally not designed for gaming. However, there are several laptops that will fit the bill. Basically, you kind of need a dedicated video card, or at the very least, if it's an integrated video card, it has to be Radeon or AMD. It can't be this Intel integrated baloney that's pretty much good for web surfing, and that's about it. And I'm looking for something, like, I'm not looking for an Alienware laptop monstrosity that can play everything and massage your feet at the same time. No. I'm looking for just a cheap, $400 laptop that can play games adequately. And if you guys know of any, you can find any, you want to shoot hey, I saw this one, you can get it for this much at this place, and this would be a good one, etc., etc. Anything you want, shoot that my direction. Hey, I will definitely take a look at it, and then perhaps I will be able to get myself a laptop, and you guys will be able to see my LPs again. Now, in that vein, if that happens, the way I want it to, of course I have to get all my finances in order, I will be LPing some games. I will be continuing some LPs and putting others on hold. By the very nature of it being a laptop, I don't know if I'd be able to continue things like Skyrim and Assassin's Creed Revelations right now. I know! What? No Skyrim? Calm down. Doesn't mean it's being canceled. It means that at the very worst, it would be put on hold until I can start LPing at my own home again. Sorry, taking a drink. In place of those, I will be trying to do a couple other things. I really don't like, I can't say that because I do it all the time. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth when I start LPs when I haven't finished others, or leaving LPs undone. And I know I have quite a few undone LPs at the moment. I will do my best to get those finished. But like, for example, I'm pretty sure I can find a laptop out there that could play Dragon Age Origins, so I can finish that up. Bridge Commander shouldn't be a problem, so I can finish that up. Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't know. The problem is Kingdom Hearts 2 is an emulator game, and emulators are wonky, so I may have to put that on hold too. Assassin's Creed Revelations, Skyrim, let's just say for the time being those LPs are going to be put on hold. Will be finished, because I love those games to death, but they might be put on hold. In place of them, I've been thinking of other things. First of all, I have a Halloween special that I still have to do, that I wanted to do and never got the chance to do. So it'll be a bit late, but it'll be there. Also, everyone has that one game series that they're addicted to, that they play and then they beat, and then, 3 months later they're like, dude, I want to play this again. And, 4 years later, they've played it 100 times, and they're like, dude, I want to play this again. I'm sorry, I want to play. And mine is, as you all mostly know, is Mass Effect, which is probably the greatest game series I've ever played. Even with the weird ending of Mass Effect 3, I got over that. In fact, actually, someone modded the ending so that I can now have an ending I always wanted in my own game. And I will actually probably be changing the end of my Let's Play with that new modded ending, because it's pretty spectacular for something done by a third party. But anyway, the point is, I got the itch again, and I want to play Mass Effect again. But I've already LP'd it, and I was like, but there's something I've always wanted to do with Mass Effect, which is Iron Man run through. In the sense of, you start a game of Mass Effect, and you play through it, and if you die, you start over, the whole game. And you try and get through the entire game without dying once, and you play it like on normal difficulty, so it's not insane. Now, I would say, in my defense, everyone's like, but you're going to die all the time! Now, in my defense, when you see me play Mass Effect, you are seeing me play it on very hard or insanity, because I actually do have a wee ounce of skill at that game. And if you saw me playing it on normal, my death count would probably be much less. But nonetheless, I understand the monstrosity of that task and what it would mean. But I would have always wanted to do it. I think it would be fantastic. So here's what I'm thinking for an LP. Is I want to do a Mass Effect series Iron Man LP. And the rules would be simple. You play on normal difficulty. I play on normal difficulty. If I die, I start over that game. And I use each game as a checkpoint. In other words, if I manage to get all the way through Mass Effect 1... without dying, I'll start Mass Effect 2. And then if I die, I only start Mass Effect 2 again. I don't, get 2/3 of the way through Mass Effect 3 and then go all the way back to Mass Effect 1. That's ridiculous, because what I'm doing isn't already ridiculous. To make it fun, I would basically start off, I'd probably play a female Shep, because I've never done a female Shep, and it would be interesting to do a female Shep. I'd probably call her Shelly Shep, because that'd be cool. And what I'd do is I'd make her look really, really pretty to start. And every time I die, she gets just a little bit uglier. And then we see how ugly this poor girl is by the time I've beaten the series. I think it would be fun, a great LP, and I think you guys would enjoy it, especially since I would be taking a much more tongue-in-cheek approach to the story. Doing some selective editing here and there to funny ideas, things I've always wanted to do, like drunk inspector parties. But the point is, I would be doing an Iron Man, and it would be a massive project that would probably span, I could see it spanning a year, 2 years, because once you die, you do the whole game over. And then the idea would be I just record it all, and you guys sit there and suffer through it with me. Some people might be saying, but that's ridiculous. That is way, way, way too much. True, but it's something I've always wanted to do, and if you don't want it, you don't have to watch it. I thought about, I could just, if I die, just don't record until I get back to the point where I died again. But what's the point then? What's the point of watching an Iron Man run through if I'm just going to delete all the whole Iron Man part of it? So, so I want to do that, and that would be cool. And that would definitely be something I could do on this quote-unquote laptop if I get it. Or when I get it would probably be the better, accurate term. Because Mass Effect 1 and 2 and 3 are incredibly hard to run, I think. That's pretty much where I'm going with that, and my LPs for now. But anyway, the hope is to get you guys a lot of new LP material very soon. So that I'm back in the game, because I miss you guys a lot, and I know that at least 2 of you might miss me a bit. And, what else? Oh, one more big thing. Because, this whole, I haven't been LPing a lot lately, and a lot of it's because, my girl's around a lot, and I always feel a little bad about LPing around her because I'm a loud individual, and it's got to be annoying and disturbing and everything else. And, we've been talking about things a lot, and I'm going to start LPing again, especially once her parents leave. However, she would feel much better about the fact that I LP if she felt like there was a reason to do it. And everything else considered, trying to get a new laptop and all that, I'm going to be putting a donations tab on my YouTube page for anyone who wants to help contribute. A while ago, gosh, many moons ago, I did a stream where I took donations to help my internet connection and stuff like that, and you guys were amazingly supportive, and pretty much you're the reason why I have great streams now, streams that don't look like picture shows. And also that fund also funded many of the games I've been Let's Playing lately, like, for example, XCOM. That all came from that one stream, and you guys were incredibly supportive. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put that donation tab up there, and this will be the last time you ever hear me talk about it. But if you guys want to help, for example, I don't know, get that laptop or whatnot, you are by all means, I would be incredibly grateful. This isn't an ultimatum, though. It's not like, if you guys don't donate, I won't be Let's Playing. No. Anyway, the point is, if you guys want to contribute, by all means, you can, and it would go solely to LPing, basically the laptop or games or things like that to make things a little easier for all things considered. If you don't, like I said, don't worry, don't feel bad. And if you're like, I know a lot of people would be like, I want to, but I can't or whatnot. Dude, you guys, no, don't feel bad, okay? It's not like it'll affect anything one way or the other, but I am putting it up there for anyone who wants to partake in it. So, other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. And I do have to go to work. So, you guys will be seeing a lot of me soon, with all things being hopeful. Fingers crossed. And I will talk to you guys later. All right? Take care. Bye.